What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Terrors, and today I'm back at you guys with a PlayStation 2 emulation tutorial. Anybody who knows me knows that the PS2 is the greatest console of all time to me. This and the Xbox 360, but the PS2 is just goated. It has like the best games of all time. Let's say you don't want to spend $500 getting an authentic PS2 and a PlayStation setup and whatnot. You can just freely go emulate PS2 games on your PC right now. So here's my tutorial on how to do that and play PS2 games at 4K or even higher. So step one, just come to PCSX2.net. That's the website where the emulator is. You want to go over here where it says latest nightly and you want to click download. So once you downloaded that zip, you'll get the PCSX2 whatever .7 zip. You can just right click it and extract it to here. So once you extract it, it should look like this. So the PlayStation 2 BIOS is something you should dump from your own PS2 to your PC. If you don't have it, I'm totally not saying you shouldn't go to the Internet Archive, which is publicly available, and go download it from there. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm definitely not saying you should do that. You should 100% not obtain the BIOS files from there. So before I run this exe, I want to make a text file called portable.txt. And what that's going to do is going to keep it all in this one folder, and it's not all over the place on my computer because I don't like that stuff. So once I did that, I just want to run it. So right now it's looking for the BIOS. Guys, where's the BIOS files? Don't worry about it. You can either follow the guide to dump your own BIOS, but if you have the BIOS files, follow along. All you want to do is open up the zip for the BIOS files, select everything, and drag it into BIOS. And then it should pop up here when you click refresh, and you want to pick the one that's correlating to your console that you want to use. So I'm going to use the latest version of the PS2 software, which is 0.2.20, and I'm in the USA. I'm using a USA PS2 here, so I want to use this one. And then it's going to ask where the games are. I'm just going to make a folder called games real quick, PS2 games, and then select the folder, and then next. And then it's going to ask what controller I want to use. I'm using an Xbox controller, so I'm going to put that on there and next, and then click finish. And once I've done that, this will pop up like this. And now it's going to ask me for a game. So all you got to do is put a game inside the folder. So we're going to go to PS2 games, and that game I downloaded earlier, I want to put it in there. So let's go grab my Resident Evil.chd, drag it in there, and then scan. And there goes Resident Evil 4. That's it. So there's this little website I use called PS2 covers from GitHub. Copy this URL right here. And then you want to go here and you want to tools, cover downloader, paste the URL. That's it. And now the game I have a cover. Click this to change the view. Boom, Resident Evil 4. Now you can launch the game and play like that off rip and you're done. So I'm going to launch it just to show you guys that it works. So I'm using my Xbox controller because it's hooked up to the thing. Yes. Format the memory card so you can play the game. And that's it. I'm in Resident Evil 4. So I can full screen it by double clicking. There it is. So the graphics are not going to look that good because obviously I haven't changed any settings or anything. So let's say you want to make it look even better than it did in the original PS2. Let me load into a game real quick and show you. Alright, so as you can see, guys, I'm in the game. It looks not very good and it's in a black box. So we have some things to fix, right, for this game. So I'm going to double click again to unfull screen it. Then I'm going to go to, basically I want to go to graphics. And I want to go to set it to DirectX 11 or 12. That's up to you. But I'll just use DirectX 12. Now if there's a widescreen patch, I'll apply the widescreen patch. And then a no interlace patch. Go to rendering. I can up this up to 4K. So let's just up it to 4K. Why not, right? And damn, does that look way better than before. So now we're running at 4K. And honestly, I can play just like this. I mean, there's a bunch of other settings you guys can mess with to get the game to look even better, but this is pretty much all I really need. But that just goes to show how easy it is. And here I am playing Resident Evil 4 on my PS2 in 4K. My PS2 in 4K. This is honestly amazing. This is the entire PS2 game on my computer, and I'm playing it with an Xbox controller. It's a very cursed, but very much playable and very fun. One of my favorite games of all time. But guys, as you can see, it's working. I got a PS2 game running at 4K on my PC. All you needed is the emulator, the BIOS files, and then the game file itself. Now, you can also find the ISO and the CHD files for whatever games you want to play on the internet if you look for them hard enough, or you can dump them to your computer if you have the actual discs. But I recommend you actually go purchase the games and dump them to your PC, because you know pirating games is illegal, guys. You shouldn't do that, like, ever. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial on how to emulate PS2 games on your PC. It's 100% easy as hell to do. I recommend everybody do it because PS2 games are honestly better than most of the games we got coming out nowadays anyway. So if you want to play some good games, go down memory lane, man. Just download a PS2 emulator. You'll have a great time. I'll do a video on how to emulate Xbox 360, Xbox, how to do the PS3 and all that stuff down the line. If you guys are interested, just let me know. But guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a great, amazing day.